You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of The Forecast. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We come at you this same time every week. Monday, 8:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, 7:30, 9:30.
That's okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you know the deal.
You get it. Hey, shout out to my fans. How y'all doing?
rocking the Cocaine Bear shirt.
Charlie Sheen, baby.
Charlie Sheen fashion, man. So yes. Tonight, you've seen the intro. We're reviewing AKA Charlie Sheen, which is a very interesting documentary. I think we know the crash outs, we know the issues that he had, but to see it in the details and him to actually tell his own story, I think really made this what it was. So, how you doing? First off,
I'm doing great, man. Tiger's blood, baby, winning. winning. Yes. Doing pretty good. Had a pretty good weekend. I actually had to do some tree cutting at my mom's on Sunday, which it needed to be done because there was a tree that had fell over into another tree. So got that taken care of. So my son was with me, helping me out on that one. But other than that, meal prepped, grilled, of course, like I always do, old fashioned.
Yeah. Mr. Grill King.
Thank you. Brian, hello, my assistant over here. Nobody can see she's off camera.
Was she in the mix though, man?
Yeah. Oh yes. How was your weekend? How you doing?
Yeah, man, doing good. The weekend was good. Chilled out. Went to Griff's in Mesquite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We been to Griff's in Irving, but hadn't been to the one in Mesquite.
Good old classic burger right there, man.
Yeah, that line was like going to the street.
I'm telling you, man, Griff's, man, they don't miss.
Yeah.
They keep it straight to the point and simple.
Yeah, and then seeing the Cowboys do a tie, which is shouldn't happen in sports. We need to not have ties.
Yeah, we should not have ties. Yeah, I think they have ties in like hockey too, don't they? Or something like that.
Yeah, hockey, soccer, but they just need to go to a kickoff at the end of the game.
It's like
stop with all these ties, man. It is.
And if I recall, I think I feel like basketball, but I don't know if that's true or not. I remember having some kind of playing card. Maybe it was baseball, but I remember like if you turned over the card, it would show like wins, losses, and then like ties. So I think it's always, I feel like it's a football, but I feel like they were always there, but I don't think they ever had ties. Because I had some trading cards with that on the back, and I'm like, ties? Yeah. I've never seen a tie. But
yeah, and maybe that was just the old school days where, where if it went to past a certain amount of innings, I guess you just didn't.
Yeah, I remember that on the back as the trading cards, but man, I actually fell asleep on the game. The last thing I saw was I think Pickens had caught a pass and That was like second quarter. I dozed off. I woke up and something else was on. I was like, oh, what is that? I missed the game.
Yeah, same thing. I stayed away to the fourth quarter. I mean, I was like, all right, I think they're gonna pull it out. Normally, I'm one to stay up and watch the game, but I just I tapped out. I had to do some yard work myself, trimming these bushes in front of the house, and the birds just kind of made it their home. So
of course,
it's no nest in there, which is good. Here, I thought I was about to get attacked, but
get out of here, birds. Need it.
But they seemed like they just ate most of the leaves off the bushes. So it was just basically like sticks sticking up out of the. So man, it made it easy on me. So I appreciate the birds. Shout out to the birds.
Thanks, birds. Shout out to the birds.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Thank you for tuning in. Says Walt. Appreciate you. And we're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Also, shout out to HRap. He should be coming on here in a minute. Keep your thoughts and prayers on Dawk, just dealing with some family things. So as soon as he's able, I know he'll be back on.
Right
on. Boxing, hockey, football are the only three with ties. Appreciate that. Hockey is one of those where they go to an overtime and then they go to a sudden death, which is like similar to soccer, where they'll whoever gets the goal and they'll go back and forth. But football just need to come down to a rule that at the end of the game, get both kickers out there and just go 10, 20, 30, just go as far as you can until somebody missed.
Yeah.
These ties is weak.
I guess Jerry just felt like, hey man, I proved my point, man. this is episode 9 if y'all not watching it. This is episode 9.
Exactly. Hey, that documentary, man, they have some bonus footage.
Yeah, all you have to do is take this season, edit it up real good, and then Netflix, hey, we got a bonus.
Yeah. I mean, to really be honest, like the Cowboys fans and their whole fandom and people that hate them and love them, they can come out with a season every year.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be their own Hard Knocks. It'd be their own Hard Knocks. Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll see what happens. But again, tonight, AKA Charlie Sheen, is available on Netflix. It was number one at one, I think, last week. So, and cocaine is a hell of a drug. The words of Rick James. It's a hell of a drug. Can't get around it. Everybody's got that story. I think the weirdest thing, let's get into some initial thoughts. The weirdest thing is this dude is still alive. And some of the stuff that I learned in this, even towards the end when he was talking about some of his experiences and HIV, I don't remember hearing that. But the fact that this guy is still alive, there's a purpose for him to still be on this earth.
Yeah, absolutely. When I first heard the word that he shot up cocaine, sir, you shot up cocaine. I never in my life, in my 44 years,
rare breed, man. This dude was a rare
up coke, breed. Man. Snorting it, smoking it, even rubbing it around your gums, man. Don't ask me. You shooting up coke, man. You thought to put coke in your veins, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, this guy was he was a walking movie. Like he was a walking reality show. It was, and when he started going towards the end of this documentary, when he started doing, I guess he was doing like Facebook Lives or something. I don't know what he was doing.
Oh, yeah, he was kind of touring. He kind of started that going live thing. So he was going live. It was like every morning. It was kind of like, what did Charlie Sheen post overnight?
What is he doing today? Yeah.
Exactly. It was crazy. And then I think he had got something on like Comedy Central or Entertainment E-Channel or something. Like they started airing his crazy rants. And I remember that interview he had with that one lady at ABC. And I also remember, did you see the Charlie Sheen latest video? Because he was he was the shock jock at the moment. It was his thing. It wasn't even a shock jock. He was living it. It's like, this is what I'm doing, and then that's why I was always curious how like Ashton Kutcher got on, and I never watched the show really.
Right. Yeah, me either. But
I never really watched it. I only caught it in like syndication. Like I caught an episode. I might have watched 5 minutes. I may have watched 10 minutes. I turn the channel and something else is on.
Yeah.
Like I never really.
Yeah, I was never really a fan of. I think it was a traditional sitcom with the laugh track and the, it was like it was like the Everybody Loves Raymond type, and he was the kind of the the comedic relief on it.
And there were a few shows they did live in front of the audience, but those were rare shows. But yeah, I didn't really watch that. I didn't watch that show like that. It didn't.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah,
me either. I didn't think it was that good to watch, but it was a massive hit. And then what kind of started that whole thing was he was on Spin. And
I remember that. Spin City.
That was I don't remember that. That was when Michael J. Fox just going through everything he was going through.
And I actually liked Spin City. Spin City was pretty. I underestimated Spin City. Spin City was pretty funny. But then Sheen came on kind of on that last leg. To kind of the show got canceled after that. I mean, got canceled.
Ended up getting, but I mean, he had a nice little run. Won some, I believe he won some Emmys for that.
Yeah. And
so, people that don't know, Charlie Sheen is not his real name. Okay, that was his stage name.
Yes.
His real name, Emilio Estevez. Carlos Estevez. His brother's name was
his brother. Yeah, which Emilio is the only one that goes by the name.
The actual name.
The other brother.
Right.
Because not even
the other brother was in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Emilio was. I thought that was his brother. Kind of looked like him.
Yeah, the oldest brother. I think Roman. Roman was in here.
Yeah.
I don't think Emilio was in this one. I didn't see.
Nah, they said he declined. He declined. Him and his dad declined to do it. But yeah. I believe that was Ramon Estevez, the one that was in it. He was basically saying, like we love you, we here to support you, but like you can only do so much. Because he was, and this guy had multiple like off the cliff moments.
Oh, absolutely.
And again, to survive that is
even Sean Penn was like,
way.
Even Sean Penn was like, man, this dude's biology, man. He ain't. There's something wrong with this guy right here, man. Nah, man.
Yeah. Even the moment when Slash, which I mean that's Rockstar. He was telling him like, "Hey, bro, you like way too far."
Yeah, hey, man, you gotta chill out, man. You
gotta go to rehab, man.
Yeah, man, chill out. Cavities, you got a hole in your nose. Chill out.
Yeah, bleeding on the set, man. So it started off. It was a 2-part. Skydance, shout out to Skydance, man. Another good quality documentary. They did the Cowboys documentary as well. So Skydance.
I think that's J.J. Abrams' production. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it's J.J. Abrams.
Yeah. So I mean, Skydance is doing their thing. I mean, really starting to get up there with some of our favorites, Neon and A24. I mean. Yeah.
Oh, Neon, my boys.
But so it's a 2-part. First part kind of goes into his life. I mean, he was really in the film early in his life. Obviously, his dad, Martin Sheen, he was one of those that was a major actor, a major player in Hollywood, and so he got him a camera. They were starting to do all types of footage, him and his brother, and you could see like he had the on-screen talent, and he really he took it. But his brother actually was the one that kind of started getting roles before him, which I didn't realize that. So that was another.
Emilio was definitely coming up, and then he started directing movies. But Emilio was really in there, especially in the 80s. I mean, he was in a few. That's why I was always like, your brother's name is Charlie Sheen. Why Emilio? I know you didn't think about that stuff then,
right? You didn't put 2 and 2 together, but
no, Emilio is definitely can be in the conversation.
Yeah. And so he got his start on a film called Badlands, which was uncredited, and then he was an extra in Apocalypse Now, which I have not seen that, but people talk about that film.
The movie is great.
That was the mecca of war films. Is that what you would call that?
Yeah, pretty much. Crazy. It was Francis Coppola's, man. it may be. It might rival Godfathers because it's just done.
It's just
I mean, they
there.
both Francis Coppola, but
yeah,
it's like, jeez.
Yeah, Marlon Brando, Robert Duvall,
Yeah, man.
Martin Sheen. I mean, Fishburne was in there.
Yeah. He was in there, and I was gonna say this was A24, and A24 wasn't even around yet.
Before A24.
Yeah, before A24, man. This is before A24, man. Yeah, no, definitely a good movie. I like to watch that movie when it's nice and rainy, gloomy. Ain't going outside because it's a long movie. You ain't going nowhere. So you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, that's one of those. Yeah, that's one of those where you're gonna be in the house for a little while.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the house for a minute.
What is this? An hour and 53 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long because it's a lot of dialogue. That's the thing. It makes it feel like it's forever, but it's just a lot of talking. And then, of course, there's action too.
Right. So yeah, he and then his first actual film was Grizzly 2: Revenge, which he was like, this was a trash movie. It was like I really didn't want to be in it, but that was my first opportunity. I mean, the graphic looks. I don't know about Grizzly 1. Grizzly 1 was groundbreaking, but Grizzly 2, I'm sure was not.
See, my first, my first Charlie Sheen movie was Navy SEALs, which was my movie. I got it on DVD over there somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Wall Street. Greed is good, baby. Greed is good.
Yeah. For me, I would say it was Major League was probably my first one where I really paid attention.
Yeah.
When that character, thing. Ricky Vaughn, anybody to play baseball in the 80s, 90s.
Oh yeah, they were
in that movie multiple times.
Oh, and it's at the height of baseball in the 80s and the 90s. If anybody's doing coke, it's baseball in the 80s and 90s. I'm telling you, if anybody's doing coke, it's 90s baseball. Okay, like 80s baseball. So, but I definitely, of course, I watched the Hot Shots. I watched those. Those were big.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller, which I forgot that he was in that, but then when they talked about it, he had that one scene where he was the friend, and he was saying that kind of catapulted him into
because that's how big he was. The name was just moving up through the ranks. It was like we got to get you. Hey man, only if it's 5 minutes. Only we just got to get you in here, man. Right. But he was one of those faces where it was just like he was starting to pop up in anything. It was just like, okay, this guy's got something.
Yeah. So Platoon was he was saying was like really his biggest.
Platoon was good.
His biggest role, and I was a American War film. Oliver Stone.
Yep.
I had William Dafoe, Tom Bergener in there. I mean, this was a pretty major film from what.
Platoon's big. Platoon's good too. Platoon's good.
Yeah.
Those are movies you watch. Apocalypse Now and Platoon. You watch those back to back.
Yeah. When we had that Snowmageddon, that would be a perfect time. When the electricity works, that would be a perfect time.
When the electricity works, but let's have electricity on first. But
right.
Those movies. If you like war movies, I mean, those movies were done very well. I mean, they were written well.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Charlie Sheen was in Platoon, but then you turned around and you had Oliver Stone doing Born on the 4th of July with Tom Cruise. I kind of got those vibes from it, but those are the kind of movies I like to watch.
Yeah, and then Wall Street was Oliver Stone. So, and he said, which was interesting, he said he was Oliver Stone wrote basically a contract on a napkin and was like, I want you to be in Wall Street on the set of Platoon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like he had opportunities, and this kind of goes to nepotism. His dad was in the business.
Yep.
And he didn't shy away from, hey, this is my dad. I'm sure his dad helped him get some opportunities.
Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now the brother was a different story. The brother was like, I don't want to be necessarily tied to my dad. Let me get my opportunities on my own.
Yeah, I feel like Emilio was like that. I feel like Charlie Sheen became like that when his dad was trying to get him help.
Yeah.
But I think with Emilio was just like, nah, man. There's a reason I have this name. I know we know who you're related to.
Right.
If I run with my stage name, whatever. But yeah, no, I think I always felt like Emilio Estevez was like that. I feel like, and that name was big. Emilio Estevez, that name is significant in movies in Hollywood. So yeah, he's definitely made his mark. He's definitely got his place.
Yeah. I mean, and that's like, what an amazing family where you have the dad and the two sons are not just actors but successful.
Right.
So here's the first question for people tuning in too: nepotism or networking. And when you look at both of their careers, obviously Charlie Sheen had the bigger career than his brother. But if your dad was Martin Sheen, would you want to take the route with him, or would you want to go on your own?
Because they've been on the screen a few times together. So I mean, even in Spin City, they were on the screen together. Now I don't know if he was on 2.5 Men, but I mean, they've had some movies together. That's what always reminded me about Jack Bauer, about Kiefer Sutherland and Donald Sutherland. Those names, those two significantly. And I'm pretty sure Kiefer Sutherland was kind of like, my dad's Donald Sutherland. I mean, he's in the business, so now, and even I think Jeff Bridges has a son that's in the business. I think it's either Jeff Bridges or one of the Bridges, or he's acting too now. So Jack Nicholson's son is acting.
Right.
So it's definitely one of those things.
Dennis Quaid, I think his son, Jack Quaid, right?
I think so. Yeah. Jack Quaid.
He was in a movie we reviewed. What was that called? Heads of State. And Novocaine is so he's so. I mean, to be honest, I would take the nepotism route, because it's really no better than to have a door and an opportunity. Now you still gotta capitalize on it. Just because you're given the opportunity don't mean
it's
you
one
bomb. You go.
It's on you, right? And it's just like with I'm sure David Washington with Denzel. I'm sure it's just like, hey, we know who you are, but you're doing your own thing. But it's like, okay, here I put you in here with the people you need to speak with. I'm stepping away from it.
Yeah.
Because it's on you how y'all talk and negotiate, and what movie, what role you feel comfortable in, or what role you think's gonna put you out there. I turned you on to the people. You asked me to put you on the game. I put you on to it.
Right.
Now, how you gonna handle it? I think that's how they, I think that's how they would approach
it. Yeah. And Walt says, I loved Young Guns 1 and 2.
Hey man, classics.
Yeah. I mean that was a film with his brother.
With some big
film
people.
With Kiefer Sutherland, like you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah, big names.
Dermot Mulroney. I mean, this was like the 80s, like you name it.
That was the 80s Avengers right there, bro. Young Guns. Whoa, what? Classics, right?
Yeah.
Some classics.
He said, look at Nicolas Cage. Francis Ford Coppola is his dad.
Yeah, I think it's a stepdad, something like that. Yeah, they related. Wow. Yeah.
And Nicolas Cage had a whole piece in this. Well, I thought Nicolas, I knew he was a wild dude. I didn't know him and Charlie was running together like that.
Hanging with him. Like that. You think Face Off was just him? He wasn't acting there.
Yeah. Mask off.
Yeah.
He was Future before Future.
Exactly. Did you think Face Off was an accident? Nah, man. Yeah.
And they said Nicolas Cage was you could just tell just by the way the guy moves and operates.
Oh yeah.
He was that type of guy. But
and you know what? Honestly, Nicolas Cage is another. I wish they do a documentary on him, because he has a gambling problem. And
really?
Yeah, which I think he's kind of worked on it, but he buys things, like he collects things that are extravagant.
Yeah.
Trying to buy castles and trying to buy mansions, but Nick Cage is the same person. He takes any role, he takes any movie, and he like Sam Jackson. Look, I'll put my name on this. I don't care where it's going. Give my money, I'm out.
he did a vampire movie. I don't know if that was a vampire movie or not, but where he had like 10 extra teeth.
I didn't watch it, but I know
I didn't watch it either.
But
I mean, 80s and 90s, man. He had his, his pick of the litter at films. He killed his opportunities, and still to this day.
Yeah, Nick Cage definitely he's definitely the guy that, hey, I've been there, done that, fell on my ass. Now, he probably wouldn't party and going hard as Charlie Sheen, but
I don't think he was going there. I don't think he was going that hard, but
even he was out here.
And so Nicolas Cage is Francis Ford Coppola's nephew. But that's his uncle. But his actual name, somebody just put that in the chat, is Nicholas Kim Coppola. So that's his uncle. Yeah, appreciate that comment. Yeah, look at this is Rita. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Cage is his stage name. Yeah. And he's and side note, he's in a major role coming up. He's gonna be playing John Madden. He's doing a film.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think the film is called Madden.
It's him and Christian Bale. Is it Christian Bale?
Yeah, Christian Bale. John Mulaney is in it. Who is John Mulaney gonna be? Oh, Trip Hawkins. I'm not sure who that is.
Hey, Jerry Jones ain't got no role in him, man. Young Jerry.
So somebody got to play Jerry.
Yeah, young Jerry, man.
Shane Gillis is gonna be in this.
Gillis?
I don't know if I can take this serious now.
Who's doing it? It's not A24. Who's doing it?
It is. It's MGM, Amazon MGM.
Oh, that's right. It's Amazon.
Yeah. Or Metro Goldwyn Mayer. But that should be good. I'm looking forward to that.
It's done well.
So, Nicolas Cage is not slowing down. He's got 4 movies coming up.
That's what I'm saying. He like Samuel Jackson, man. He put, whatever role y'all come to me with, man, he in there, man. He in there. Nick Cage ain't backing up, man.
So this guy, Charlie Sheen, had 2 different plane stories. The thing started off with him on a plane, and the pilot's like, "Yeah, man, just come on up here." I'm like,
"No,
no, man." Like in today's time, that would never happen because just the way things, obviously 9/11 and plane crashes and Boeing and all the issues. But he was sitting in the chair, and they basically let him fly the plane, and then they took it off and put it on autopilot. And then the second story, he's on the plane with Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage gets on the microphone, and it's like, everything's not going great. I'm not doing well. We're not doing well. Like, who are these people?
This ain't, back then, man, you just do whatever, man.
Yeah. Hey, but back then, what's up, Keisha? Thank you for tuning in. Back then, man, you used to walk to the gate. And allow the people to come off the plane.
I remember my grandmother actually taking me to the airport. I could watch the planes take off. They don't. You can't do that no more. Hell,
you can't really do that no more. Yeah, times are different.
Yeah,
times are way different.
On the plane, he ain't smoking on the plane.
Yeah. So a couple of things to point out. He said his life was in 3 different stages: partying with problems, and just problems. I mean, like, it wasn't even he didn't even have a highlight moment like, when I was a kid. He just said partying with problems and just problems.
All that kid stuff. They got here, man.
So Keisha, Dawk is still on the show, but he's got some family stuff that he's dealing with. So
I would say you back on the show, man.
I would say this, reach out to him, say hi. But we're kind of in the rotation right now.
We need to rotate. We get a movie, we need a show. What you want to watch, man? I know you want to watch something. No Pootie Tang. Don't come over here, no Pootie Tang. Well, no.
Yeah, that's HRap's favorite film, probably of all time. He liked that more than he liked Eddie Murphy. All right, so what I didn't know too, him and Sean Penn were close.
Yeah,
Clooney, and this was when they were doing their film on their what do they call that type of camera or video?
Super 8. I actually want to buy one. There's some on sale on eBay, and it's got that. So that when you shoot on Super 8, it has this. It gives it this kind of like classic, old school throwback look. I actually want to buy one. I want to get one. I think Kodak actually still supports the film for Super 8. There was actually a movie, Steven Spielberg. It's called Super 8, which I need to rewatch that movie.
Yeah, I remember that. And that kind of seems like a spinoff, or maybe this was before Stranger Things. Is that possibly connected?
It was before Stranger Things. It definitely had a feel, and I wouldn't be surprised if that played any kind of role into that. It definitely had that vibe when I first started watching it. I need to rewatch it, but yeah, I want a Super 8 camera. They look like those old school projectors back in the day when you put the cartridge in.
Oh yeah,
old school. But yeah, no, I definitely want me one.
Yeah, hey, we'll definitely get you on, Keisha. We got some things, some movies and films coming up, so
we got to get her back, man. Get her back on them.
Does Charlie Sheen Charlie Sheen does? He still got that? Yeah, he does. He still got that HIV. Yeah.
Oh, he still got that itch.
But, hey, at the end of this documentary, he was basically like, "Hey, I was doing whatever and whoever. I was just enjoying life."
Yeah, man.
And if the feeling was good, I was doing it.
I was in it. Sheen time, baby. Sheen time. Come see me.
Yeah, come see me.
Man, Sheen.
Look, if you got the money, again, if you have the money, which he has the money, Eddie Johnson has the money, like you have access to. Now, in today's time, I mean, you can buy the medication and the technologies.
Oh, yeah. But again, like you said earlier, when your dad is Martin Sheen, come on, man. Even if you, like Dion said, hey, man, my boys is good. My boys is good.
Yeah, they could be good for life.
Yeah, right. My boys is good. Man, we're good. Yeah, man.
So he has that one black friend. I don't care who it is. Any of these white actors in Hollywood, they got that black friend. That black friend's name was Tony Todd. Tony Todd was like real with him. Yeah, it sound like a real Tony Todd in the building. Like
Tony Todd outside workout. Yeah, Tony Todd workout.
Yeah, really. Like you Billy Blanks out here or something.
Billy Blanks, baby.
Yeah, they play sports together, and he really seemed like a loyal friend. I would definitely say that. Now I don't know what he does, but it seemed like he was just his entourage and in his crew.
Somebody he knew,
kind of like he was the AC. He was the AC of this story.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, but yeah, so that was his guy. And one thing he said was really amazing, where he said shame is suffocating, which is true. And I think he didn't. And so the bottom line is Charlie Sheen didn't know how to deal with shame, didn't know how to deal with moments of nervousness or being in the limelight and having success. Yeah. He didn't know how to deal with it, and that's what's kind of destroyed him.
Yeah, that's what Sean Penn was saying earlier. He's like, he's the guy that's just trying to tear it down because he doesn't know like why am I being, why is it given to me? Why is it, why do I deserve this? It's like, how can I flush it all away? How can I destroy it, tear it down?
Yeah, but then get it all back again. I mean, like this guy, we could count, at least in this documentary, at least 5 times
he bounced back.
That he just burned it all down. And then the next thing you know, he there's a role like he had he was offered Karate Kid, but he was working on some other film.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was offered Karate Kid, and then it was Hot Shots, and then it was so many different roles that he was offered.
That he didn't get. And it's probably good that he didn't get Karate Kid because I mean, what happens if he doesn't show up, doesn't do his lines, he's coked out? I mean,
and honestly, like the star of Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, I think was
Macchio, yeah.
I mean, like he's only known for Karate Kid. I don't know anything else he was in.
It's probably
fast forward to now, and they got Cobra Kai, and he's starting to get more, more back into the acting. But Charlie Sheen's name is known everywhere,
synonymous. Yeah, no, absolutely.
It don't matter who you are, and so one of the things he said is like, we're not taught how to deal with success. We're taught how to deal with when you fall down, you get back up. When you have a struggle, how do you bounce back?
Right.
But this goes to any amount of fame, any level of fame, NBA,
even
NFL, whatever.
Yeah, that comment is even in line with an episode that I watched on Top Chef. One of the chefs on there, and of course I can't think of his name right now, but he's highly regarded as a big pasta maker from scratch, and he's out in California. He says, "There's one thing I wish culinary school would teach you. I wish culinary school would teach you finances, because that's the end of most restaurants.
Yeah,
because you're over ordering, you're under ordering, right. Your overhead. You're not prepared to cover that. You're buying more tomatoes than you need because this farmer or whatever." He's like, I wish culinary school would teach you how to finance.
Yeah.
And when I heard him say that, I was just like, wow. I never really thought about that.
Yeah, because that's the part we don't really think about. Like, there's a restaurant right now. I don't know if you heard about it. That's Salad and Go. They're closing down 40 of their locations, which I think is probably most of them.
Wow.
In Texas, and part of their issue was that they got linked to some bad chicken that they had, and how social media is. Once the people that work there start putting it out there, you're done. You're not gonna survive.
Wrap.
So we've seen numerous restaurants. We've seen numerous athletes where they get a ton of money. They get that first contract. Next thing you know, that money's gone, and now they're getting loans. They're gambling. They're doing whatever.
Right.
I think the thing with Charlie Sheen, though, that's different from most situations is who his dad was.
Right.
And everybody would give him the benefit of the doubt. It's just one of those where, we know he's gonna bounce back. We know there won't be a issue. It'll just get better. And everybody just saying it's getting better, and he's getting gradually.
He's like, nah, man, I'm partying, man.
I'm living my best life out here. Forget all y'all.
Girls want to party all the time. Come on, man. Let's go.
So man, he had an addiction, obviously, to drugs, which started off with marijuana. We know that's the gateway. That's where they need to say, not doing it no more. That's not doing it anymore. And then he ends up upgrading, and then somebody says, hey, this will take the edge off. And if anybody ever seen Unsung, they're like, yeah, we was living great. And George Clinton is probably the most heartbreaking. Now, he did get back his masters, but his music like transcended every era of music, every level of music.
West Coast alone.
Oh yeah. Like he should have been living in a mansion in Beverly Hills just off that alone.
West Coast rap is heavily Parliament influence.
Him and James Brown.
Oh my gosh, yeah, man. I mean, that's a whole documentary by itself.
Yeah, really.
That's a whole conversation by itself. It's just like, what? And then when we watched the Rick James thing, he's like, we were funking because Rick James was funking.
Right.
So they had to give Rick James, as they say, they had to give him his props, his flowers, as they say today.
Right.
Yeah. So it was just like
it's all connected. Even more so in music, but
right.
With Martin Sheen, he had so many. Him telling the stories, he's a great storyteller. I know that the dude's not probably not the best person in the world. He's working on himself, but the way he was telling the stories, that intervention story that he told, where he's like, it's my dad's birthday. I come in here and I'm like, okay, it's no balloons. Just the way he's explaining it, and the way he was kind of rewinding back to that moment. Yeah. And he told every single detail. I'm coming in here. I'm like, okay, I know this person. Then it's this dude named, he said, Gary. I'm like, I don't really know why he's here. So all of this stuff is going through his head, and then they're like, okay, so now you're in the middle of the circle. So,
man.
Yeah, a great storyteller. This was, again, we know the crash outs, but for him to be able to explain it and break it down was great.
It's so funny, though, because when I watched Navy SEALs, and like I said, that was my first Charlie Sheen movie, and he was like that in Navy SEALs. He was just this fly by the seat of his pants. He was a hothead. He was just like he was wild and crazy. Like that was his thing.
Yeah.
But when he got time to lock in, you're on a mission, he in. But when they not on a mission, he was that character in Navy SEALs. And I think that's one thing where I was just like, as I watched Charlie Sheen through the years, and as he, got older and he was still doing wild, crazy shit, it was just like, man, was he even acting? Because at that point, it was
really. Like he was just living out his life.
Well, that's what they said about 2.5 Men. It was just like eventually, it was centered around. Oh no, well, let me back up. He said
that was the beginning. Yeah,
he said Spin City was kind of like working that into like, okay, I'm the new hire, and we're gonna make jokes about my past and how I used to live and hang out. So it kind of started with Spin City, and then of course. Now, when I watched him in 2.5 Men, when I caught like a rerun or a few minutes, I felt like he was, man, y'all don't even understand how wild your dad, your uncle is, man. This guy's wild, man. Right. This is his mellow, but yet they still had the different women. He was still the guy seeking the women, though. He still had different chicks on the show. So, hell,
that was really his life. And Chuck Lorre was like, it's a Charlie Sheen type character.
Yeah.
The network was like, can you get Charlie Sheen? So that's how the whole thing, got started. And I think at that point he was I don't know, 2 years sober or 2 to 3 years
maybe, sober. Like that. Maybe about 2, I think, like that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, man. Off camera, please.
But man, so the call girl story with Hottie Fleiss.
Oh gosh, I remember that too. What was he? The Madams of the Stars.
yeah. He said he paid $50,000, or that's what they said in the story. That he was just flushing money. I mean, like
running through it.
Yeah. So I'm like, at any point. I don't think he ever went bankrupt. I don't think he ever went completely broke. So like that's just a rarity. I mean, and his dad, I'm sure his dad probably helped him out, got him out of some situations.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
He did some trash films. He ended up going on tour, which was later on, and they were talking about it on radio in Dallas. When he came to Dallas, people went to go see him. I mean, I don't remember the tour part.
I do remember the tour part, but I didn't know he came to Dallas. I mean, that's why I was saying it was kind of touch and go, because then it got to the point where it's just like, okay, dude's spinning out of control. Like, what is
it was at some point where we just stopped paying attention.
Yeah,
he just didn't do whatever.
Like, okay, Charlie, chill out, man. I didn't know he came through Dallas, but definitely remember when he went on tour. And of course, people were just like, "Oh, I don't know why I paid tickets for this, because it was just a babbling man. He was just rambling." And I was just
rambling on.
Because he's
what do you expect? He's not a stand-up comedian. The guy he's not.
He's the first.
He's not a Chris Rock, a Dave Chappelle. That's not his thing.
That's not his thing. He's a guy sitting in a chair on stage talking about.
Yeah,
whatever.
Why he wasn't on the show, why he has his beef with Chuck Lorre.
I told my bosses to F themselves, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Yeah.
And then this guy has 5 children? I mean, he was just one of those, as soon as he got married, it was like, all right, you about to have kids. So he had 1 before, I think when he just got started in the business, and he had 2 with Denise Richards, and then he had another 2 with another lady, Brooke Mueller. And Denise Richards was probably the most well known, but also she grounded him. The other lady, she was a crackhead too. So.
Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah, not what you need, cowboy. Not what you need, cowboy. Slow down.
He was on that sauce, and so they ended up getting married, and then he ended up. After whatever how many years he ended up having to, go into we ain't going to rehab. He just basically went further off the deep end after that.
Hey,
but to rewind back, he the first time he went to rehab, he had a nurse that was in there. This is another crazy story. And the nurse was like, I'm not, you hear, and he's like, all right, I got this party to go to. I promise I'll be back at 8 in the morning.
Oh, God.
Like, this dude really could talk himself out of anything. He was like, if I don't come back by 8, I'll give you $1 million. He ended up coming back at like 7:45, and she was pissed. Like,
yeah.
Like, had $1 million.
You could have had $1 million. I'm not going to actually give you $1 million. Lady.
Right. Was he really going to give it to her anyway? That was the real.
But yeah, that's Charlie's. Hey, the party life, man.
Yeah, man.
Whether even for him, you can't even say it's coke right away because it's like he's in the hospital.
Yeah.
And when he gets out, he knows okay, it's gonna be coke at this party probably. But
probably.
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where it's
just, Courtney, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Make sure to check out The Real Deal with Courtney Harden on BFC Network. Richards was a nice piece. Yeah, she during that time.
Hey,
I mean, she was the it, one of the it.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
There was a lot during that time, but she was, he was able to pull some nice ones. So,
oh yeah, absolutely. It's Charlie Sheen, man.
Yeah, and then Money Talks. He was on that. With Chris Tucker. And there was the amount of wild stories in this. So he's on the set. He's high out of his mind. He's slurring. He's like bleeding. His nose is bleeding because he's snorted so much crack. And he's like, I need a cup of ice. And so when he's telling the story, I'm like, what does he need the ice for? So he says he goes to the bathroom and stuffs a piece of ice up his behind.
The funny thing is that I've actually heard of this before. Not through Charlie Sheen, though.
I've never heard of this.
I've actually heard of this. And usually they'll say, a fiend, give him cold water. Get him up, gets cold water, or her, or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've actually heard of because don't ask me him. It's like, the ice cube is gonna keep you pretty much like, god dang, like you kind of go. Why? I mean, it
kind of sobers you, I guess.
Yeah, you kind of like sliding around the party with like wired up. It's kind of like
wow. Maybe it kind of cools down. I never heard of that before.
Instead of lighting a fire in your ass, you goddamn ice cube gonna keep you up.
Yeah.
Don't come DM me on Facebook asking questions. Don't come DM. Hey man, nah.
Right. We just telling you what we heard. All right, that was it.
I come in peace.
We ain't never did it before.
Don't come asking me for no footage. Hey man, come in peace. I'm a face.
Yeah. All right. We don't know nothing.
Nah, man.
But yeah, that was another wild story. I'm like,
on the set in the movie.
On the set, he went to the bathroom. Maybe it was in the trailer. Man, Chris Tucker was like, I was late too. Hell, I was just hoping that they wouldn't go yell at me. Chris Tucker was just getting started too.
Yeah. Because was that was after Friday, wasn't it?
Had that been?
It was after Friday.
Yeah, I was thinking they had
within the same year.
Money Talks was
because Friday was 95, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was like 95. So, where is it? Money Talks.
Probably 98.
Yeah, it had to be
98. It was like 98.
It was 97. Money Talks was in 97.
Okay, 97, 98, 97.
And Chris Tucker was a star. You look at the graphic. I mean, he was the main one on there. So that was 2 years after Friday.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then, of course, this Fifth Element came along. And
hey, Fifth Element was a wild movie. His role in that movie, man, that was a wild joint right there. Like that's I need to go back and watch that one.
Yeah, that was wild, man.
Just for the hell of it on that one.
Yeah, and then of course Rush Hour and the rest is history. Too.
Yep. Yeah, well, so I thought they was working on another one. I don't know if that's
They're supposedly still doing it, but who knows? Jackie Chan ain't getting no younger, man.
Yeah, man, and he want to do all his stunts and all that. Man. You gonna have to and it's gonna be so. Again, we've talked about this before. All of these sequels that are so far gone.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
what Rush Hour 3 was?
Well, we said that about Eddie Murphy.
2007?
We said that about Beverly Hills Cop. It's like it's so far removed. It's just like,
like, is it even relatable? Who's really gonna know of that film besides somebody that was around our age? So that'll be another interesting. One thing I thought was interesting with this whole documentary is that he had a passion for sports. He had this thing with Michael Jordan. It was called.
I don't remember the competition, but I do remember him in the sports, but not him and his dad actually playing some kind of
War of the Stars.
Yeah,
2-on-1 with Michael Jordan, which is I mean the stuff they did for content.
Yeah,
back in the day.
He might be the first podcast. He just did.
Yeah. He would just get on there and start ranting.
Right.
You know, what are you reading about today? And then he was talking about the Bulls and the Jazz when they played while he was in rehab. He wanted to watch that game. Yeah. And then he ended up, as soon as he got out of rehab, so he ended up going to rehab. He was like, all right, I'm about to do better. End up going to this baseball field and end up hitting a home run just at a like random pickup game. And the guy, his friend, was like, man, when he hit that home run in front of his dad, I'm like, this dude, it's not like he's 6. All right, he went to some random field.
Right.
But I get it. If you're his dad, you want to see him not go backwards. So
you're trying your best to keep him on the straight.
Yeah. So then that's when Spin came in, 2.5 Men. You end up marrying Denise Richards. And then, she was on the show. Yeah, she was on the show. His brother was on the show. I think it said for like a brief, for an episode. But, you end up at that level of success again. And it just seems like he wanted to sabotage his success. When things were going too good, he was like, all right, now I'm gonna go the pill route. All right, I'm gonna start taking these pills and see how that's going. And next thing you know,
back on his crazy. Back on his crazy.
Off the deep end.
Man said found his BMW twice in 4 months on the
ravine. Like, what? I need to know. They should have broke that story down. He should have told that story. How did that car end up?
Oh man, come on.
Twice.
Come on.
Like, I guess he must have been just so high that he was like, I'm just gonna push this car.
I'm gonna steal my car. I don't know.
This was doing it for the insurance money. I don't know, man. That makes.
I want to say I don't think I remember that story.
I don't remember that story at all. And then the weirdest thing is TMZ been around for a good minute. I didn't know TMZ was.
Oh, TMZ's been around for a minute.
Yeah, maybe they didn't have the show.
Well, because
I don't really remember the show until recent.
So that guy that's on TMZ.
Yeah,
I remember him from People's
11. Yeah.
He was from People's Court. He spun off from People's Court and started TMZ, but TMZ wasn't on TV. They were only in article form at the time. And then they got the TV show, and it was just like all over after that.
Yeah, because I mean, they were all over Charlie Sheen. Whatever he had going on, he was on that, and then he ended up going on all these different interviews.
Oh yeah.
And then my next question is, why do we love train wrecks so much? What is it with?
Oh, it's what because is it? We like that because it's somebody else's drama, and it's happening to somebody significant. Yeah. And then it's like, what are they going to do next? Because if they have this kind of pull, they have this kind of money, they're going to do some crazy antics. I can't turn away from this craziness.
Right.
But I got to see this train wreck. Then, of course, you're like, dang. I don't want to see my guy going out like this. Like, it was funny at first, but then it's just like,
then it was starting to become sad.
Yeah,
and then it was, I think the tour is what took people like, okay, this is too much now. This has gone too far. Right. But when it's gone too far for him, it's like just the beginning. When his dealer came on, Marco.
Yeah.
He's doing 7-pound rocks. And
like 7 gram. Yeah, he's doing 7 gram rocks. I see him do it.
Like, man, this. Yeah, just the fact that they had the dealer on here is another wild another wild moment. He was like, "Yeah, I'm in my apartment or I'm in my condo in Beverly Hills that Charlie Sheen gave to me," which was probably like, "Look, I don't have no money right now, but I'll give you this.
Look, I'm gonna give you this spot right here. Grand Theft Auto shit. Like, hey man, look, I ain't got no. Hey man, I can't front you.
I'm gonna have you push this car into the ravine, then we'll get some money that way too."
Yeah, man. Well, I got you covered, man. Don't worry, man. Just keep the rocks coming, man. Just keep the rocks coming. If you have to make synthetic coke to get your boy off coke, man, I mean, god dang, you gotta
that was another like his what was that? His sponsor or somebody was like, "Can you make the crack a little bit less potent?
Coke?
Can you make light coke? Can you make diet coke? Can you do that?"
Exactly. Literally.
And basically, that's how he ended up getting clean, which is I never thought that would work. This dude was just. So it's just some people just run to the end. This is kind of like a Kanye. I don't think Kanye's on drugs, but I think he's just so like driven to just do whatever that I don't think anything's gonna kill him. Kanye's probably gonna be 100 years old when he dies. Charlie Sheen's gonna be like he's 60 right now.
I was gonna say
he's probably gonna be 110 when he dies. And this dude is the most cracked out person. Right. We talk about crackheads. Like we used to make fun of the crackheads in the neighborhood. This dude is the next level crackhead. Okay,
he is next level, baby. He's like hey,
that's nothing compared. That's nothing compared to the crackheads that we used to see.
Right. Like his ex-wife said, he's like, we're the survivors because he should be dead. He should be dead.
Right.
So he's not even dead.
Right. And shout out to Denise Richards for somebody that, I mean, she cried on this. Like I wouldn't be surprised, but everything that she went through, and she was still looking out for him. She would come and check on him, and then the show or the studio would call her to come check on him.
Yeah,
and it's just like everything that we've ever seen. You know, you got actors and you got stars. And they want them to just keep making content, keep putting this out. Yeah. We don't care that you're on the verge of death.
Right.
Just keep putting out this stuff, and we'll just band-aid the situation.
I tell you what, we'll front you 1 little kilo. We'll give you a gram. Yeah, there you go.
Right. We'll give you just a little bit to inch along. But then it got out of control. And 2.5 Men was that was a hell of a show. Then he just signed a contract for $2 million per episode. And they honestly, Chuck Lorre was like, I was delusional. Because there's no way you honestly thought that was going to go in the right direction.
That was a bad recipe. That was a recipe for disaster, man.
Yeah. That just wasn't going to work.
It's paid person on TV?
Yeah.
TV history?
TV history. Probably they were saying to this day, nobody else.
To this day.
That wrong one.
To
this day. $2 million an episode. And we're talking about, I don't know, in a season then, I mean, it was probably 20, 30.
Yeah.
They didn't have today, they got that, like, we're going to have a little break. We're going to come out with a couple episodes now and have a break. Now, it was them episodes.
Yeah, it was in a deep. I actually looked at the first season. The first season was like 21 or 23 episodes.
Wow.
And these 30-minute shows.
Yeah.
So, that's a lot. 23 episodes. And after a while, 30 minutes started feeling long. It was like, damn, I'm only episode 5?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And so that show was from 2003 to 2011. Probably the last couple of years is really where it started. Going off.
It was on for like 12 seasons. That's why I was like, the Ashton Kutcher thing was kind of like,
yeah. I mean, you knew that wasn't gonna last because it's not the same person. Like Ashton Kutcher is like that '70s show. Yeah, it just ain't the same person. Now maybe it lasted a couple of years, but
chill out. Y'all doing too much.
That didn't work. So yeah, he ended up going on the tour. He ended up and then later on, on this actual documentary, he was 8 years sober. Seems like he's in a better place. He hasn't really been in a lot of films, which is probably for a reason, because I think if he starts hitting that level of success again, I think that's going to potentially cause some issues for him.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely,
yeah. So here's another question I got. Can you judge, which a lot of people talked about this, CJ Cryer, who was in this, who was his who acted alongside him in John Cryer, and he was like, can you really judge somebody at their lowest? Even his ex-wife, who supposedly he threatened to kill her. But can you judge someone at their lowest? And I'm going to say no, because we've all had low moments. But if somebody judged you always at your lowest moment, then it's hard. It's going to be bad always.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's kind of like back to what the guy was saying. Like I had to turn off social media. I had to unplug the computer, unplug the TV, because it was just like Charlie knows we love him and we know he loves us, but he's out of body right now. He wants to do things his way. He's on a tear. I mean, even Charlie Sheen, it looks like I'm watching another person.
Right.
But you are watching another person. You are.
You're watching a cracked out maniac. Yeah, you definitely are watching somebody.
No, absolutely. So yeah, I don't know, because it's in them. I think it's almost like, and I said this before, it's almost like they're probably having an outer body experience. Yeah. I'm not in control of this train wreck. It's like I don't want to hear, we're just trying to get you some help. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that in the midst of.
I don't need no help. I'm fine.
An addict doesn't want to hear that in the midst of trying to control their demons or suppress
the bender that they're on. They don't want to. Everybody that tried to help is alive.
You can only do so much, and it's like, unfortunately, you either have to let them burn out, or they're gonna have to catch up and say, okay, let me get, what the hell is this moment? I got to get out of this. And unfortunately, you just have to let them kind of dangle out there until because trying to talk any kind of, I mean, I'm no psychiatrist at all, but I am used to having family members that were coked out and stealing shit in the house. But don't DM me, all right? Don't be asking me questions. So anyway, but yeah, no, you have to love them from a distance. It's like you just have to kind of do what you can do and put it out there and hope that nothing tragic happens, but also realize that, hey, there is love here, there is understanding, and anything that you're going through, let us try to help you. And like Charlie Sheen said later on in the documentary, he said, I guess I was worth saving. I guess I was worth loving.
Yeah, he's come to that realization of, I'm here for a reason, and I got to do everything I can to not go back.
Right.
And I think his breaking point was when his daughter, which he did have one of his daughters in this documentary, which I thought was cool, but one of his daughters had a hair appointment or something, and so he wasn't on crack or cocaine, but he was drinking a lot, and so he was drunk.
He was on that magical drug. Right. Come on, Charlie, you magical, man. Come on, chill out, man.
So man, he was drunk out of his mind. So he had to get his friend Tony Todd to come drive them. And then on the way back, he's like, "What am I doing? Like, okay, now I'm not on the harder drugs, but I'm drunk out of my mind. I can't take my daughter to her hair appointment." So that was kind of his, I think, his last straw. He ended up really realizing he could do better, he could do more, and so that was kind of what started his resurgence. And now he's here to this day. And then at the end, they was like, all right, we got to clear the room out, and he started talking about the Haim, what's that guy's name?
Hines.
Yeah, Corey Himes, rape allegations, and then he talked about having sex with men. Corey Philman, and so there was a lot of things, because what happens is, and even with the HIV, he was saying he was paying like $2 million, not $2 million, but about $500,000 to $1 million to people would say, "Oh, I was messing with Charlie Sheen, and now I have HIV," and so, but when you're in a vulnerable space, people are going to take advantage of you.
Oh, absolutely, 100.
And that's what was, that's what was
Yeah,
going on.
He said sometimes they got the 1.2 million or 1.4 million, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, to be a crackhead, this dude must have been a responsible. He must have had some money like stashed away. He was like, all right, I'm not going to touch that money.
Yeah.
But this money I got coming in every week, I'm going to touch
baby.
that. I don't know, man.
My party money, baby. Yeah. I need this whole bus full of crack.
Right. Right now.
Charlie. Oh, damn.
Yeah, man. But this is it's definitely a good documentary. I was looking forward to it. People were giving some good reviews.
I definitely remember, getting up in the mornings and, you might turn on the TV before you go to work or whatever.
Yeah. And
hearing Charlie Sheen is posted some crazy video. I'm just, Charlie, what's he doing?
Yeah. So, and he was the first. He has a Guinness World Record as the fastest time to reach 1 million followers on Twitter.
Yes.
But he was averaging 129,000 new followers daily, and this had to really have been the beginning of Twitter. I don't know when Twitter started, but it must have been right around the beginning.
It was definitely the early days because he started going on tour like 2004, 5. So by that time, I think Twitter was coming around.
Yeah. So I mean, clearly he knew that he still had that it factor, which we talk about it a lot. Some people just have that it factor where they're able to just turn anything into a success. And even though he was crashing out, it was a successful crash out. He was still doing his thing. Ended up doing that tour. And Live Nation was the one that sponsored the tour. So,
oh gosh,
we already know where they are.
And it's just like you said, like the lady was saying, when Tiger Woods does it, but I can't believe Tiger Woods would do something like that. Right. Charlie Sheen does it, and it's like, oh man, all right, Charlie,
right, exactly. We love you, man.
Love you, man.
There's people out there rooting him on. Like, man, keep doing your thing. Like,
crazy.
He could literally die at any moment. And they're just like, man, keep doing your thing. So
that's a part of the train wreck. It's like, what kind of ending we're going to get?
So as of right now, he has 9.5 million. So he's still on Twitter.
Hey.
9.5 million. And also he has a brewing company. It's called Wild AF Brewing.
He doesn't need anything brewing shit.
Exactly. You don't need to taste it at all. You need to have someone else be the taste tester.
Nah, man. He'll sit down somewhere, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, this is not for you. This is just we basically they're just putting his name on there. That's basically what it needs to be.
At this point, yeah. Because I mean, even with him being a lot calm and cooler now, the fact that he had those runs and those burnouts and those comebacks, his name is synonymous. Charlie Sheen, that name, like you said, we just want to buy your name. If you put Charlie Sheen's name on a local pub or Charlie Sheen Smash Burgers, whatever the hell,
it don't matter what it is.
Even if it stays open for 6 months, people are going to Charlie Sheen Smash Burgers.
Yeah.
They're going. I mean, just even if you put like a train wreck burger on the menu, aka Charlie Sheen, somebody ordering a train wreck burger is
he has that name that transcends culture, race, whatever, creed. We all know, you all know who Charlie Sheen is. If you're at least 20 years or older, you know who Charlie Sheen is. And he's just been in every decade. He's had to reinvent himself, and he's had a crash out pretty much since the 80s. So 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. I mean, he's
absolutely.
He's been something to everybody. Everybody has seen Charlie Sheen before.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, so I would say probably my favorite movie was Major League. I got to go back and watch that again. But I mean, he's had so many iconic roles.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of.
Hasn't been the last thing he was in was Bookie. which I don't know if you heard of that. It's on HBO. It's a Chuck Lorre, but it's Sebastian Maniscalco, the comedian.
I've heard that.
It's actually not on anymore, but it looks like that was the last thing he was in. So he seemed like he's laying low, which I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. Yeah, no, he needs to lay low.
Yeah. Don't allow them demons to creep back up.
Yeah, man.
You know, it ain't worth it. You got a family, you got 5 kids. So let's go ahead and round it out. And final thoughts. Mike, rating. You can go ahead and go first.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 5 mics because, like I said, I remember waking up. Matter of fact, I think they got to the point where, like the guy said, they were making tiger blood Slurpees.
Yeah.
But I feel like they even did an energy drink that was. I mean, so it was like transcendent. He was marketing. He was getting so. And honestly, if he wasn't even handled right, your PR person would be like, excuse me, I'm going to need some money from that because you're marketing off my guy.
Yeah. He must have had one hell of a manager because that.
Yeah. So, I mean, even to take this guy serious enough to travel around, so he can listen to him talk about what? I mean, you convinced Live Nation to promote. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's
so much of an attraction that Live Nation had you go on tour. They paid him to go on tour to not be funny, to not really be entertaining, but just to tell wild stories.
And I probably, now that I think about it, I probably have to walk that back. I say he's probably the first podcast, but I mean that may have been Howard Stern with cameras.
But I think the video podcast might have been
Charlie,
the most famous.
Because he was posting that stuff to Twitter. And then it was like on the E channel because they were like, "Oh, Charlie Sheen's latest video, whatever." Else. Yeah, no. So I mean, because he was doing it straight from his laptop. So I mean, it was just one of those things. But yeah, no, I thought it was done well. I'm glad I kind of lived through this because I've heard it.
Yeah.
But no, it definitely. It's get a 5 for me because I remember most of this. It's good to have Charlie Sheen still here to tell his side of the story and kind of look back on himself and hear what he had to deal with and kind of go through. When I saw it on Netflix, I was like, this is add it to the list.
This is one of those. It's just this could have been one of the train wreck series, but he's bigger than put him in a series. So but I'm agree with you. I'm gonna give it a 5. I felt like it was well done. It gave you the inside scoop, and it wasn't someone else telling the story.
Right.
Like somebody else, they gave their commentary, but he told the stories, that's rare because nobody wants to go back to those horrible moments. And he told it in like a matter of fact, I'm gonna make a joke out of it type of way.
Yeah, he was straight to it.
Even though a lot of it wasn't joking, but he really kept it. He kept it 100 in this, which he didn't have to. He could have said, "I'm not gonna talk about that."
Right. He could have said, "Yeah, that's off the record."
Yeah, but it was like, nothing's off limits. We could go there.
Yeah.
And so, I agree. It's a 5. So we'll see what we have next week. We haven't said anything yet. I know there's Ruth and Boaz, which is like number 1. It's a Tyler Perry joint, but it's got Felicia Rashad and
Felicia Rashad's the mom.
And then Earthquake's coming out with a new one. I think it comes out Wednesday.
I just gonna say I think he just wrapped it up.
Yeah.
He got married over the weekend?
Huh?
Did he get married over the weekend? Earthquake?
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he did. So man,
did we put Magazine Dreams on the
what is that? Is that out like streaming?
I had to buy it. It was on YouTube. I bought it months ago on YouTube. I don't think it's out streaming.
That may be it. That's definitely a good one. So we'll get our running list and we'll have some.
Yeah.
Keisha, we'll reach out to you, but Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. The likes, the comments, people watching afterwards. We appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe to BS3 Network, Queen During King, The Forecast, The End of the Bench Media.
Well out there now.
Yeah, there you go. So we will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.